At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Welcome back to part two of Kyle's comeuppance.
Oh, we hope so. Oh, for fuck's sake, because I had it paused for too long.
Now what? Can't we just press play?
It's not going to work now.
Oh.
Well, try it actually.
Well, tell them what we're going to do.
Hold on, we've got an issue. We're going to watch the episode because we haven't seen what happens yet. And we want to see. Hold on.
We want to see. I
want to see. It's not working now.
So I saw something that I want to do this week on Twitter. Go on. It's a zoo, right? And the otter's enclosure has little holes where the otters can put their hands out and you can touch the little otter hands. And they like it. So they're there like...
They must do, otherwise they wouldn't put their fucking hands in there, would
you can give them a little stroke and they're just there.
What zoo is that? I want to go.
I actually couldn't find it, but I googled. Actually, that's why I was on the Daily Mail originally.
Do otters even have hands?
Yeah, they got little hands because they got hands because they can hold the shells and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, that's why I end up on Daily Mail, not the drag queens. That was Daily Record.
Right.
There's a zoo in
making me hold this laptop.
There's a zoo in Japan that started it. I don't know where that one was. It wasn't Japan. Probably it's America. If anyone knows where I can hold hands with an otter, please let me know.
Whatever next.
Little fishy hands.
I've got an issue.
That's just mine.
Oh no.
I think that burner's getting a bit ferocious.
What's that? Oh, the
Your
smell.
oil's getting a bit down my throat.
Just
now.
touch the...
Maybe it's because I've closed the window.
If you touch the little silver bit at the bottom, it'll go off. Okay. It is a bit strong, isn't it? I put a nice oil, but put once more with feeling. Oil burn on, but it does smell a bit strong, doesn't it? It's a bit sickly.
It was fine with the window open, but now I've closed the window. It's got a bit much.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Anyway, I'm really looking forward to this house meeting because it's been a long time coming, and we haven't seen a house meeting. I've never seen a US house meeting. I don't think.
Wow.
I've seen Draw the Line in the Sand. That was in Canada.
Here we go. Hopefully, it's going to come on now.
Oh, Julie's got
everything to
Julie looks like she's going to a rave later.
Revelation forces the house guests to take a hard look at the game.
Oh, they're all still there, and Kyle's still there. Spoiler.
To Big Brother.
Oh, Julie's as bad as Axe.
Spoiler.
Kyle speculated about a possible
What's the volume like this?
Can't get over the fact that Joseph, Monty,
Good. Tell you what though, he looked dishevelled.
Yeah. Everyone looked miserable.
Jazz. I mean, it looks
that cereal box had a different face there.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can get two-faced cereal boxes, you know. It's quite loud, actually.
That's too loud, isn't it?
An alliance based on race or any other factor and go after them because of that.
Look at that cat
I
ornament.
like that. That wouldn't be out of place here, would it?
No.
Congratulations, Turner! You are the new HOH. I'm the
Is that
Go on,
volume?
go on.
HOH of the season.
That'll do.
That'll do. I like Turner, you know.
I like him. He's sweet, isn't he?
Interest in this game is the pound. I think that is our main interest. Well, for
Although
sure.
he could do something diabolical tonight, you never
It's all
know.
about my dogs in the pound. And they wanted to take out a huge threat.
Why when he says dogs in the pound,
Did
it's
he
like
do
he's
the
pointing to a
international
little
sign for...
arsehole.
Yeah. I was thinking vagina, but same thing. We're both thinking the same.
Mike is my actual target for the week.
No!
And a slippery
You fell
and
over.
sloppy battle, Michael wined and dined on power. Congratulations, Michael! You have won the golden power of
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Kyle was trying to high-five him, but he left him hanging.
Oh,
I
good.
didn't win this veto, but I saved myself. Every queer kid out there, you are valid, you are loved, and you matter, and this is for all
Put a
of
sock
you.
in it.
Brittany.
Just kidding.
Time to reveal what Kyle had said. After first laying it out to Monty and Taylor,
He started to talk a little bit more about, well, you know, like the cookout last year, they all had a unifying
Michael's
goal,
bunny
and that
slippers.
really bonds people
Did you notice
together.
those?
Yeah, no.
Shaking.
soon the
shaking.
whole house was made aware.
The have-not room became like Michael's HOH
Yeah,
room.
it did. Yeah. No, Terence didn't look that shocked.
bring this to you because he's putting your name in it. Yeah, that makes me almost emotional. I hate that.
Almost
a lot.
emotional.
Almost, yeah.
Almost.
Got back to Kyle.
I think you're a big old racist.
Erased is what they're bitching. I was saying.
Tends to be shocked.
Leaving him worried about the repercussions.
Worried, yeah, I'd be.
Race being a factor, that's a line.
Race is not a factor for you.
He should have bought some tissues in the deal.
I
thought there's always a box of tissues in the DR.
Plus, will Kyle be nominated
Oh,
at
look
the
at him.
veto meeting? And who will
Typical
be evicted
US,
from
they haven't
the house?
chucked anyone out.
No, I'm disappointed. I wanted a fist fight.
Big Brother.
It's like me coming home after a night out. Shut up. Oh, that necklace. The fuck?
It's like the veto.
Ugh.
It's tiny veto. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. Julie, she look good? I'm not
Oh,
sure.
it does look like eyewear.
It's a bit more modern, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kyle's got a shirt on. Look, they've got t-shirts on. Kyle's got a shirt on. Spoiler! Oh, look at him. Gutted.
Who will wind up on the block when the dust settles?
Oh, Taylor's dressed up.
Member of the jury.
Oh.
I guess Britney's coming off then.
Tonight. But first,
yeah.
when last we left,
Spoilers
Kyle
everywhere.
had just discovered that his theories
Julie's
about the
shoes never
divisions
match
of
the
house
outfit.
Couldn't
were
they
now
just not
out
show
in the
him
open
right now?
and
Just
about to
give us the
change
suspense of the
everything.
veto meeting. For fuck's sake.
Still day 54.
Hey, Brittany, can I chat with you for a sec? Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty in bed, fully clothed.
All right.
Yeah, no
I'm expecting
spoiler
this.
suit.
I knew it was coming. I have absolutely no idea how Kyle's going to react.
So, just real quick.
Pitchfork.
So I'm just curious what all you've told
Oh.
everyone about. Possibly like me saying racist comments, or trying to form an all-white alliance, things like that.
A lot stemmed from our initial conversation when we were out by that hammock. I believe you had conversations with Michael prior to that he filled me in on. You brought up, you said, yeah, but the cookout, you gotta, you know. You brought it back to the beginning. Yes, you did.
Oh.
Yeah, you did, mate.
Yes, you did.
We got the tapes.
If I did, that was not my intention.
Oh,
and
well.
The fact that now I'm having to play catch up and say, no, I'm not racist. Like, I'm not that guy.
Oh,
shit.
Except when
Talk to me
you
about
Unconscious
it.
bias.
Telling everyone this.
This is just like literally the hardest thing in the entire world. I don't think you understand how much I've agonized over this.
See?
I would have loved to have this conversation
ruminating.
before.
I feel like I did go to you separately.
Oh.
Oh.
Just tell you right now, if that ends up being the signs, like I can't do that.
Oh, it's just such a fine line
Oh.
after last season
See? Still pushing it.
because it was a dominating force that
Oh.
was brought together because of some outside factors.
You just can't assume that would be the case.
They're not outside factors.
Because this
It is.
transcends
People's
game.
skin colour.
George
We
Floyd
said
caused this.
Yeah.
If I hadn't confirmed in my mind that that's the stance that you were presenting to me. Now, whether
Go on,
you
Brittany.
recognize
Stick up
that
for
or not
yourself.
is on you. And
Go
I
on.
don't know
Yes.
what's going on in your mind, but that's how it appeared to us. And we
Go
had
on,
to
girl.
pick sides. And I wasn't going to pick
Go on.
Yeah.
your side. It was based on biases that didn't exist.
Oh. Oh.
Do you think I'm a racist?
No, I don't. And that's what really kills me, because I don't think you're a bad person. I think it's very complex.
Just a bigot.
It's very complex.
I think you probably said some things that you didn't realize
Yeah, are racist.
how they came across.
Maybe. Oh, he admits it then.
I know I'm not the only one who saw it this way.
I'm sorry.
He knows in his heart that he
I'm
said
sorry,
it,
because I
doesn't
don't
he?
think you're a bad person.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, look, he's not.
Especially now he knows.
He's not pushing back that much. He knows what he's fucking done.
Not come through, Brittany.
I do feel a little tiny bit bad for him.
Oh,
do
shut
you?
up.
I
No.
do.
So yeah, today
It must be a horrible
Oh
feeling.
no, look.
has kind of been crazy and
Terrence on the stool.
Yeah, why?
first off,
At least
I
take the
just want to say
float.
I'm sorry.
I've never seen Carl look so
And I just
white.
want to lay out
Pale.
my thought process. I started to recognize I mean, you and Joseph were obviously very close from my perspective.
Oh no. He's going to dig a hole here.
I recognize that Joseph and Taylor started to get very close from my perspective.
Oh no.
And to be honest, I lumped you three in as a possible break in the alliance. In my mind, when I think about that group, I started to piece together everyone's why. And I thought Taylor, a strong African-American woman, Joseph, with the Middle Eastern exposure, that's a very strong why. Terrence, Southside Chicago. I just thought that group could unify under, we all have a core purpose of being here. In talking about the why, I pieced it back to the cookout because they had such a strong why. And inadvertently, I realize how bad that looks now. I'm sorry.
I'm on his face.
I mean, it's toughest for me, bro, to be honest with you, because we walked in together.
Yeah.
We had the most transparent conversations about game. Your thought process around me and Taylor having the same exact relationship, it is a little disappointing. I'm just looking back on everything and I'm trying to figure out, like, how do you deduce that me and her would be working together at that point? And I think the thought process is solely based on race.
Yeah,
and
correct.
That's the part that's tough.
Yeah.
The whys and why people were working together, it just sounds like,
yes, it is.
I can't. Actions
Kyle's
speak
going.
louder than words.
Oh, Kyle's face.
I'm gonna speak frankly, because I just can't hold my tongue.
Oh no.
I feel like I've just been played. You know what I'm saying? I was told Monty, Joseph, and Taylor are running the leftovers. They are running the leftovers. Everything in that backyard sent Joseph in a spiral that he couldn't understand why he was spiraling.
Feeling bad for Joseph
Pull the
now.
trigger. And this man the whole time telling me.
He's feeling bad about getting rid of Joseph.
Is he okay?
Who left?
Because Kyle set the whole thing in motion, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh right, yeah, but Joseph wasn't spiraling like that.
It was
Terrence is believing the story.
Do you have any advice for me?
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Situation.
I believe that there's a lot of honor in admitting when you've done something.
Hear that? Kyle said, "Do you have any advice for me in this situation?" How dare you?
To learn more about life and
That's one of the things you should never do, isn't it?
the cultural divides that happen.
I obviously made a huge mistake, and I need to look at the core reason why that was even a thought or a concept in my mind.
This is so awkward.
I mean, you know,
at least he's
got to acknowledge that something needs to be done.
At least he's accepting it. I'll give him that. He's not like going, no, it wasn't
not
me.
anymore.
No.
I couldn't hold how I felt about the whole situation, to be honest with you. So,
oh, look. They're still trying to do the flim flam. Look, it's good. Yeah, here you go.
Why they did it.
Here you go.
This morning, that's the post.
Here you go.
What happened 2 weeks ago?
That's exactly what Turner said.
Turner's agreeing there.
As much as people blame on Kyle.
Ooh.
I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, why didn't they blow the whistle on it? And why did you sit on it for this long?
Ooh.
Should everyone be involved in a sit-down?
Yeah, house meeting.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
It should be, honestly, a productive conversation.
It's going to be a Barney, isn't it? Productive conversation, my ass. Yeah.
So I think the best way to go about it is to call a house meeting. And
Turner's coming good again.
Go on, Turner. House meeting.
Do you want to see if we could just have a family meeting?
Family meeting.
Real quick.
Oh no.
Oh, around the sofas. I prefer around the table.
Yeah, around the sofas feels like someone's getting evicted.
Must now face their housemates in a house
Michael and Brittany
meeting
haven't
that
done
is
anything
much bigger
wrong.
than the game.
Who? Michael and Brittany?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they sat on it too long.
They
That's the
can sit on
problem.
it, but the information's
With only
power.
24 days before
Well,
we
I'll say.
crown a winner, tonight's HOH is the
That's a
most
puzzle builder.
important to date. Stay with us.
I'm glad Kyle is actually eating the shit, essentially, because he should be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not going, no, I didn't.
Well,
They're
I
making
really
it
thought
up.
there was going to be more to it
Maybe
than
there
this.
is, though.
Maybe there is.
Why do we want?
I thought he'd be gone already.
know.
I kind of wanted the screen to show him not there.
Together to find out the uncomfortable truth about what has transpired.
Hey, everybody.
So yeah, I'll start things off. Like,
Oh no.
honestly, I'm at terms with where my game is at right now. So I'm sorry if
Where's Alyssa?
some of the information that's going to come out affects each of your games.
Oh, fuck the game.
So Michael, could you start things off kind of how we did?
no.
Would that be okay with you? Is that okay? I appreciate
Should we have a
that.
prayer as well? Like when
So
Paloma went.
I know I've talked to some people about this, but I'll just address everyone. During my HOH on week 5, Kyle and I had a conversation where he kind of outlined where he saw divisions in the game.
Can I jump in
Yeah,
there
just
really quick?
No.
Am I saying anything that doesn't
Let me
sound
finish.
right?
I'm talking.
No, it does sound right. I just want to clarify my thought process going into the conversation.
I haven't even said what it is yet.
Yeah.
Early on in the game, Michael, Brittany, I felt very comfortable with them. Turner, I'm sorry, but Turner and I had a
why.
final 2.
Just so we're clear, I had
No, Turner wasn't a part of this. It was
Turner
me, Michael, and
distances.
Brittany. Because again, I thought that my 2 closest allies in the house were Michael and Brittany, and then Alyssa outside of it.
Alyssa
when
must be like,
looking
oh,
at
shit.
the group of 7, I didn't know where I stood with you. I mean, for me, like, the thought that a possible cookout situation could happen was Taylor expressing that she wouldn't want to put up Jasmine.
Oh, because she didn't want to put up a black
They
woman.
A
can't
strong
nominate
black
another black
woman.
woman.
I see.
You guys know I'm kind of a naive person. I've been living in a bubble. I've never been to a bar. Like, I
Never
don't
been to a
have
bar.
these life
Brittany's
experiences.
never been to the
I
club.
don't- I have these unconscious biases,
She knows
which I
better.
do
At
acknowledge
least he's
now.
admitting it.
If you had sat me down in a room and just explained in 5 minutes exactly what you have shared instead of beating around the bush,
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, but
we
that's-
had
Why didn't
that
you stop me?
conversation.
I don't.
Yeah, that's not the
It seems
game.
like you guys were on board with that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were nodding.
That plan.
They were
though.
nodding.
It's not something that we agreed to.
I understand, and I wish I had done things differently. I do feel at the same time it's not fair for you to be the one making these comments and then say,
Oh.
well, why didn't you do something?
Yeah, quite.
That's true.
What-
Your
what
actions
you
were
just
your
said.
actions, your words were your words,
Yeah.
and they were not mine.
Yeah, but you're a
I got
bystander.
a burning question that I gotta
What?
just go ahead and get
What
off my
topic?
chest. I think that you guys are very smart people. It feels like you guys knew this
Go on,
prior.
Terrence.
Why wouldn't you all
Oh,
come to us and tell us about that situation,
yeah.
knowing that it has 100% to do with race
He's got a point.
Valid
and
question.
gameplay? It just looks very strategic. What he did, definitely. But there's some onus that you guys have to take too.
Go on,
I completely
Terrence.
understand that. I'd rather jeopardize my game here in this moment, because this is not a smart game move. No one wins in this situation.
It
Literally no
is.
one in this room wins. I'm so sorry.
That's bollocks.
I wish I could have put myself in your shoes and recognized that that would be hurtful, because that was literally the last thing I was trying to do.
Not sure. about
I've been working with you guys. You know, everybody knows about the damn leftovers by now. If Kyle was saying these things 2 weeks ago, feels a little bit hurtful to know that, like, it wasn't shared then. That part doesn't sit well with me.
I
Yeah,
understand.
but wouldn't that be weird to
And
share
I
that
wish
with
I,
him then?
if I
in a
could go
way?
back and say something. We went right into the Dire Fest. We were split up. You know, there's a chance Kyle doesn't come back. If Kyle's out of the game, I didn't think it was part of the
Wouldn't
game.
have to deal with it.
That's
I did
bollocks.
send Kyle home. It was, well, Kyle's gone. We don't have to think about that no more.
Yeah.
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 We were separated by a wall.
Everything would have been, if I knew what I know right now in this moment,
Coulda, shoulda,
it's
woulda.
no way that I could have let Joseph
Oh, it's too late
go
now.
home.
No.
I have to live with that.
Perhaps we
I
can bring him
understand
back.
the fact-checking situation.
Fact
It's
checking.
like
Facts.
a huge disrespectful slap in the face.
You know, Kyle, I'm not
the game,
going
though, isn't
to hate you as a person or paint you out as a
Taylor's taking the high road.
intentional villain, racist, etc., etc.
Intentional. Villain.
One thing I will say is that as a black woman in this world, I don't get the chance or opportunity, privilege, if you will, to be sat down and walked through these things.
Yeah.
I want you to understand that I can love you and accept you as a person, but we can also hold you accountable for unconscious things that have happened.
Oh.
I personally feel like I don't give a about the game right now. I think this is all about us as individuals getting better and learning. In real life, there could be worse implications for stuff like this, and
bit kind, isn't it?
This is so civilized, isn't it? Well, fuck me.
By having these conversations and talking about stuff that makes us uncomfortable.
How times have changed.
This group discussion, for me, is it's a moment of love.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate that.
the hard conversations happen, the ugliness comes out, but what happens afterwards is what matters. And I love you, and I trust in you that you are committed to expanding.
Yeah.
The only consequence that I want you to feel for this, personally, would be eviction from the house. But if that's the worst consequence in your life, then
yeah, but ain't just going to be that, is it?
I'm sorry to all of you. I feel like I have a personal relationship with all of you outside of the game, and I appreciate your kindness and love and understanding that, like, I am an imperfect person trying to get better, and that's what I hope to do. Turner, with the veto, I respect your decision. I understand where my game is at right now. I'm going home this week. I've made a lot of mistakes in the past 50 days. I hope to take the next few days to get a little bit better, and the only way I can do that is if I have people that can help me.
No! It's not up to them to help
I'm
you.
sorry about Joseph.
No,
I
you're right,
apologize. I have a lot of growing and work to do as a person.
You're
which I'm
30 years old! Pause this after this so we can discuss.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned.
Y'all got a bunch of good snacks that I'm about to go through. So.
A bunch of what?
Good snacks from the movie.
When?
They're all very forgiving and
God,
kind.
Big
and
Brother has just Big Brother has changed since the old days.
Yeah, but were they ever
It's
like
good, yeah.
race rows in the old days?
Are you joking?
As in confrontations
Yeah,
about it?
serious, yeah. That was like the most civilized house meeting I've ever seen. It's good. It's good for society, not good for entertainment. You know, like. Go on, what are your thoughts? Penny for your thoughts?
I think that Carl's getting off very lightly.
Dear, you tell me, because I feel a bit sorry for him, but I think that's my own bias showing.
But honestly, what else can you do in this situation? You're all on national television. You've got to show a bit of. He's got to show remorse. They've got to show a bit of like compassion.
He's self-flagellating a bit, which is helping. But at the same time, why should they all give him a pass and be like, blah, blah, blah?
Well, Taylor's basically gone, look, the consequence is you're going.
Yeah.
Your eviction is the worst thing I want to see.
Yeah.
Because, like, no, they actually do like him.
Yeah.
They don't want his life to necessarily be completely derailed.
No,
He can never get a job or whatever.
And I don't think, well, he's a fucking TikTok person, so I think he'll be fine.
He is, he's unemployed already.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
handy, really. No, he doesn't have to get fired.
Have we got more wine going? I'm gonna get some.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
I'm gonna get some. Oops. Disappointed. Wanted to see
I don't know.
a bun fight. Are you happy?
I thought that maybe he might self-evict, which kind of would have been better for us, I think.
Yeah.
Because then we could have saw, like, oh, how's that going to be handled? He's gone. Are they going to call off the eviction? Is there going to be is there still going to be an eviction?
Yeah.
You've got another one lined
Do
up.
you want to have a little one?
Well, I've still got like half a glass here, so see how. What have you got out of that? Half a glass.
I'll keep it out as an option.
But I've never seen. I thought that basically this stuff happened uncalled out in US historically. Like white people just get away with it.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That is more often the case. Apart from obviously BB15 when Aaron went and Julie Chen. She didn't play the clips, sadly, but she did repeat back to her some of the things she said. Like, oh, well, you can't see so-and-so coming in the dark and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then Aaron basically went, oh, I can't remember saying that. Whereas if you showed the clips, it's like, oh, you fucking did say it. Do you know what I mean? So
you can still say you can't remember.
Yeah, I suppose so. So that was the one time that it felt like, okay, someone did get their comeuppance. And also in BB20, which we saw, not 20, the fucking one with Jack and Jackson and Camp Comeback and all that bullshit.
He came out and said...
When that Jack guy come out, when Jackson came out, he was like, "Oh, I'm a racist." But when that Jack guy come out, the guy with the long hair, I feel like Julie Chen did rinse him a bit for being racist.
What's interesting is, sorry, I'm completely moving on.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to think of other examples,
And what I'm most interested to see what happens next is was it Terrence that basically said, You've not. Why didn't you say this sooner?
Yeah.
How this now what the implications are for Michael moving forward is going to be interesting to see. Because if Terrence is in power, he'll definitely want to punish Michael for that. I think.
You're right. Actually, the person who comes out of it best is Turner.
Turner,
because Turner wasn't involved in any of it. Michael and Brittany are sort of guilt by association, really, aren't they? Because they covered up.
Yeah, because they were part of the conversation. They didn't say anything.
Yeah, they were just bystanders. But that thing about Kyle, like, can you give me any advice? What can you teach me? I'm here to learn. That's not black people's responsibility to teach you. You need to have learnt that shit by now. If not, go and fucking buy a book when you get out of the house.
Exactly.
It's not fair to put that on black people that they have to do that every fucking time.
For him to say that basically this is... what did he say about something happening outside the house has influenced it? Basically, he's kind of saying, like, we're only having to deal with this because of, like, Black Lives Matter and everything that happened.
Is that what he was saying?
Ish. I can't really... I'm paraphrasing, but, like, that was ignorant as well.
That's bollocks! Like, black people have only had problems with white people since then. Yeah, okay.
I don't know if he thinks that.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though. I'm paraphrasing as well.
What he's saying is, like, those conditions created the cookout, and that's why we're now in this problem, because he's seen a pattern now.
Yeah.
It's, like, almost not his fault, is what he was saying.
Yeah, the funny part is, the pattern for every other season was the white people banding together, evicting the black people one after another.
And that was fine for everyone.
Yeah, that was the status quo, so that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just so ironic that he saw those seasons and didn't bat an eyelid. And then he sees that one and is like, oh, this is happening again. I mean, he could have been, let's say, he could have been right and it was happening again.
Yeah.
Then, it would have been like, okay, he called it and it was. But the people who he was putting it on were such a disparate group of people, some who were very, very good friends with him, that he just got the wrong end of the stick so bad. Do you think there's malice there, or do you think he's just thick as shit? Or does it not matter, because it's still just wrong?
It's wrong, but I don't think it's necessarily malice.
Would you...
It's fine. It's a fine line, isn't it? It's a bit like the Jade Goody stuff.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, I don't know. That was bad.
No, because I always think, like, I don't think she was a hateful racist, but I think she ended up saying racist stuff because she was ignorant.
She was horrible. With that Shilpa thing, she was hateful. Way more hateful than he's been.
Don't forget that the worst people in that situation were Danielle Lloyd.
Believe me, I don't forget nothing about that situation. I remember it very, very well. That's one thing I do fucking remember. But, I used to write a very detailed blog at the time. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, it felt like that had more malice. This was more just like ignorance. But still, you're still just... Oh, God.
It was ignorance.
Which was?
Well, both, I think.
Both,
but
yeah.
Kyle, at a time when, if there's any time you should be smarter, it's now.
Yeah.
So it's like even worse time to be that ignorant.
Yeah.
And it hadn't occurred to him. And that's when you have to take a look at yourself and go, oh wow, that was actually really not okay.
Is this a good teaching moment for people watching?
America.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I've never seen something... It actually reminded me when they all prayed after Paloma went. Just the people dealing with something so civilised.
Yeah.
Rather disappointing, if I may say so.
What did you want? Oh.
I just wanted Monty to lay him out. In the good old days, that's what would have happened.
Would not have served.
I know, it would have just played into it would have just played into the worst stereotypes possible.
People. Yeah, exactly.
No, it would have been awful. But
this is the thing, though.
It would have been good TV.
It's almost, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
In that having to carry the weight of representing black people in the show.
Yeah.
They have to act in a certain way, and they have to forgive Kyle.
Exactly, so they're all being the bigger fucking person. But why should they? He's the one been running around saying shit about them, and they all have to sit there and go, oh, don't worry, blah, 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 you know.
Monty was clearly angry because he talked about being emotional, and that's a code for, like, I could go knock him out.
Yeah.
But also, don't forget, Monty led that prayer circle, so he's got that Christian stuff going on too.
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. To be fair as well, I feel like I've been saying to be fair a lot on the podcast, which is really annoying me. Terence actually came out of that reasonably well as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Terence is, I wouldn't say he's not a waste of space, but he's sort of just above.
He's almost validating his casting.
Almost, but not really.
How did you feel about Brittany taking that to Kyle in the bedroom?
What do you mean?
The way she
I
approached
thought
it,
she did
and
well.
I thought she did too.
She didn't back down, and she was like, "No, you did say this," and he sort of had to admit it, I think.
I felt that because we talked about this as well, the whole hammock conversation where Brittany nodded along.
Yeah.
He got comfortable with it because he thought they were okay with this narrative,
which is understandable. If someone's nodding along to what you say,
it is understandable.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a problem that they didn't go, oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Because they should have shut it down a bit more aggressively, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to take a leaf out of this from my own book, actually, and just try not to let things... I mean, I am quite good on the whole, like when people say stuff. But now and again, like we do, with your nan, I think we can let that one go. But on the whole, I'm just going to like be a bit more like, no, that's not okay. Which I do, but... Sometimes I just can't be bothered, and we should be.
Yeah, but also, with, I don't know, maybe it's a different way you work, there's more potential for it, potentially, but like, with the people we associate with, we're probably not going to encounter that.
Yeah, we're not really in that situation, are we? We live like in a, metropolitan city. That sounds cunty. Most of our friends are like LGBTQ plus or whatever, or if not, they're,
open-minded.
Yeah, open-minded and chilled out people. It's not like we're hanging around with a lot of Jim Davison types, is it? We're not in the backwaters like Kyle is. So, there are mitigating factors, but I feel like I'm making excuses for Kyle, which is kind of annoying me as well. Sorry for that.
He's making the right noises though, isn't he? It's like, I'm going to learn. It's just these ignorant things of asking other people what he should do and stuff, because... That is ignorance right there.
But that's not surprising that he's doing that, going off what he's been saying, And he also, because he is like a social media personality, he knows, funnily enough, he knows he has to make these noises to make amends for what he's done. But why did he not know not to say that stupid shit in the first place?
Oh, well.
Do you know what I mean?
TikTok's a bit different.
Gulp that shit down.
Okay.
TikTok is a bit different, but...
Should we carry on?
Yeah, I feel like we've done that to death. But
also, like they say, social media is an echo chamber, right?
Yeah.
If you're following the wrong people... The other thing is... the way... Actually, I've witnessed this before, and I've witnessed it at work, and I didn't say anything.
Right.
It's when somebody makes a comment to you amongst white people, and you tune into the fact that they wouldn't have said it.
Yeah,
was everyone not white? That's an
yeah.
uncomfortable moment.
Yeah.
And you think, oh shit, you've only said that because everyone in the room is white. Like, he only could say it because Brittany and Michael were white.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it to...
No, he wouldn't.
Joseph,
couldn't and
for example,
wouldn't.
obviously,
No.
Joseph was already suspicious of.
Absolutely not.
But those conversations, when that comes up and you think, oh fuck, that's when you're supposed to say something. And I had someone at work say something about like a sort of a racist comment about Asian people, and my mind was like, oh shit, like they wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
If everyone on here, if there was an Asian person on here, for example.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh god. If I go and raise that, there was only 2 people in the meeting. At work, they'll know that it was me. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Because if they get in trouble
tricky,
for
isn't it? Yeah.
And then that potentially, and actually, I did a bit for Michael because they were. I mean, I don't think this is true what he said, but they would go. he was saying Kyle might get evicted out of Direfest. And as Terence said, you're then like, okay, well, he's going to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
That's a bit how it was with me, because that woman actually left, and I was like, oh, I'm glad that she's leaving. It wasn't long after that happened.
The same thing happened to me at work. Like, it was years ago. It was about 2005. I must have told you this before. But I said I was going to Brighton to this guy who like worked in the facilities team, and he went, "Oh, full of shirt lifters, isn't it?"
Oh God!
He said to me, and I was just like, I was so shocked by what he said. Also, I was going out with James at the time, who was bisexual, funny enough. And afterwards, I just thought, no, I'm not going to stand for that. And I went and told HR.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and then HR apparently he'd said loads of shit like that, but I don't think they ever did anything about it. It was just like, that's what that's what it's like. That's what he's like. And but I felt like afterwards, I felt so dirty that he'd said that to me and I'd not said anything. It just makes you feel like, so perhaps that's how Michael and Brittany felt, like, oh, like we shouldn't have done that. But at the time, I was just like, I was actually in shock at what he'd said. But I did actually go to HR and say, because it was just like, fuck off, you can't be saying that shit. That was quite a long time ago now.
Good for you for going and saying something.
I had to.
Shame that nothing happened.
I had to. Cause
how do you think about me letting that slide? Am I a bad person?
No, because just sometimes you're just in that situation, you just fuck up.
But
let's just make a pact not to do that again.
What if it's like that similar situation where it's just you and them in a meeting?
Yeah.
And if you say something, it's going to come out and they know who you are.
No, fuck them.
Yeah?
Let's just do it.
All right. Go on.
Cheers to that.
A pact.
Because we're in the right.
To call out always in the
right. We're in the right, so you can't go wrong if you're like got the right on your side.
It did happen to me once and I called it out, but I didn't go to anyone because it wasn't really a process. But it was when I was working at the Thai embassy, and I talked about where I lived, and then someone went, "Aren't you scared? There's a lot of black people there." And I went, "No, why would I be scared of black people? Like it's just like any other person."
Wow.
I know.
When was that?
When was that? 2011?
God, that's so bad, isn't it?
And my immediate response was like, "No, I'm going to shut that down."
Yeah.
And I was like, just out of uni, there wasn't an HR department in the
old
embassy.
Person who said that. Huh?
I think that was just a cultural bias of someone who's from a community that's like, I mean, a country which isn't very diverse, and has a certain outlook on people with dark skin as well, which isn't an excuse at all, but they do.
That is fucked.
Yeah.
Oh God, people are so weird. Right, let's go back. I think we've dissected that well.
We return. Now that everything has been exposed, will the veto meeting seal Kyle's
as well as we could?
Kyle's got to go, isn't he? Imagine evicting Taylor after all that. That would be bad, wouldn't it? After all that.
Brittany for a complacency.
Yeah, Brittany's dressed in sportswear, I don't think so. I wonder what Alyssa thinks about it all.
I like how Taylor always dresses for an eviction, whether she's going or not.
Yeah, good.
What Alyssa thinks. I wonder if it's over or...
Nothing compared to the unknown moving on in the aftermath.
The aftermath of the afterlife.
This is the veto meeting. Brittany and Taylor have been nominated
Taylor
for
looks
eviction.
so good.
But I have the
scar
power
is
to
quite
veto
bad
one
on
of
her
the
arm,
nominees.
isn't it?
I have decided
it's a plaster at the moment.
to use the power
Oh,
to
she's got a
veto
skin-coloured
on
plaster on.
Yeah.
Brittany.
I thought it was an odd shape. Yeah, Kyle's absolutely fucked. No more sex for you, young man.
Taylor looking shocked.
One of your nominations for
Pretends
eviction.
to be
You
shocked.
have to name a new house guest as a replacement nominee.
Put Alyssa up.
Imagine.
Kyle.
Oh, there she goes, your final team, mate.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I just currently think that this is in the house's best interest.
Currently
Nothing
think.
personal. I love you, bro.
Personal.
Just business.
This veto meeting is adjourned.
He's so slowly closing that box.
Taylor looks amazing in yellow. My boy. Ah, boy, Kyle. Well done, Michael.
Are we all just hugging?
That's fucker, Michael.
Twisting the knife.
Yes, Michael.
Could I take a second?
Oh.
Please, just while we're all here.
Grovel.
Like, I don't know how to go about these conversations that are going to be difficult to have, but like, isolating myself is going to be no help to anyone. I want to use this opportunity. Like, you guys have set the example of being open and forgiving and loving when I don't deserve that. And so, I want to be an example as well. Learn and progress and get better.
100%, man.
So,
Monty looks like a proud dad.
Have the conversations throughout the rest of the week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let me know if you ever want to chat.
Just leave him
We're gonna have lessons.
Kyle's actions definitely don't fly inside nor outside of this house.
Thank you, guys.
But he seems pretty remorseful. He's owned up for his wrongs. And if he wants to chat with me anytime this week, I'm totally down for it.
So, yeah.
I'm interested to hear how this all unfolds when I do listen to the podcast,
I wonder how much we'll see of this. Not a lot, I bet.
No. Oh, they're going to do their goodbyes now.
I literally have spent my entire life trying to fix grown men, and I can't do it anymore.
Oh, she's dumping him.
Yes.
And not to make your life even harder than it already is.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't think that we should leave this game in a relationship.
Oh, ouch.
I hope there's a chance outside of the game.
That poor fucker. Oh, shit.
And she's lost her boyfriend.
Explore
Idiot.
something
Oh, he's
about
getting dumped.
the game.
Oh, no.
I feel like you never fought for me. At the end of the day, like...
He never fought for me.
And you would have picked yourself over me for sure.
Yeah.
And
Go on,
that's just
Alyssa.
not somebody that I want to have babies with and
Wow.
with, and I just feel like I deserve a little bit better than that. At the end of the day, I poured my entire heart and soul into
Go on,
this
girl.
relationship, but Kyle continuously lied to me,
Go on,
and
girl.
I feel like manipulated me at some point for his own game.
Ouch.
And I don't think I can leave this house continuing to be in a relationship with him.
God, she's actually got some balls.
That being said, I do love you a lot. and
That being
I'm
said.
very happy
On the
that
one
I met
hand.
you.
Oh,
I do love you a
Kyle.
lot.
Kyle's
Gosh.
getting absolutely rinsed.
Jesus. It's like one thing after another.
What a week.
This is incredibly difficult for me. I've never been in this situation before.
When would you have?
He means in the room with the black guy.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh,
I
no.
really am. All right, man. There's a different level with you, though, because we've lived the same game.
No, you haven't.
Oh, look, Monty's
Like, I'll
crying.
never forget, the look that you and Terrence gave me in that
Monty's crying.
have not room of pure disgust.
Oh, no. Good. Hopefully we'll remember that.
Friendship should have continued means a lot to me, and
No.
from day one,
See, Monty has been affected by
you've
that.
done nothing wrong
That's sad.
against me at any point, and the fact that I
Oh.
Oh.
would assume
Oh,
things
God.
or place judgment
Yeah, that
was
was...
entirely
Oh, God, Monty's gone.
my fault.
Oh,
You
shit.
can punch me in the face.
No.
That would make me feel a lot better.
No.
It's not going to be helpful.
That's not going to be helpful. Well, we'll
I'm
be
gonna
just
end up in
viewers.
jail.
Apologizing for the conversation we had in that room.
Yeah.
Because, I'm not going to lie, that was a very
Yeah.
frustrating
Yeah.
conversation for me.
Oh. Monty's
bless
more
him.
broken than Kyle.
Bless him.
Yeah, the reason...
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, this is quite sad.
The reason it's tough for me, man, because high school, I went to a very prestigious, white school.
Shit.
And, that first year was rough, man. Like, the biggest part of it was socially, it was tough. Because people just assumed I was there to play sports.
Oh, God.
I, navigated through it. I figured out ways to socially, learn more about them, their culture, but never felt like my culture was appreciated or anybody was curious about me. A lot of the friends that I have from high school, I don't really have the same relationships with them because there was always something that was done or said that just completely ended the trust, and it always
It's happened again.
It's happened again,
sadly
yeah.
had something to do with my race.
The pattern.
Unfortunately, even throughout my college experience, I tended to hang out with more people who looked like me because it was just comfortable.
Fortunately,
and
I'd
it just
say.
always felt like I couldn't get to that point where like I could have like a white friend who I like completely like trusted, like a true friend.
This is
you know what I mean?
No, he's broken it.
I could have accepted anything, bro. If you wanted to work with everybody but me, I would have been fine with that. But for it to have been attached to my race, that's the part that. Either way, I don't hate you. You know what I mean? And I don't even. It's not even that I dislike you. I dislike your thought process. But as a person, you know, as a human, I love you, dude.
Thank you for your kindness again. I don't deserve it, but it means a lot, man. 100%, man. Really appreciate it.
Let's hug it up, man.
Let's not forget what Monty did to Taylor back in the day.
This week has definitely been an emotional.
He's not blameless.
Kyle can learn from this entire experience, and the house can heal from this process as well. And together,
I do feel
we can
bad
all
for
move
Monty,
forward and get back to playing Big Brother.
Because you don't see that side of him very much, do you?
He's a very nice guy.
On the whole, he is.
Wanted to get your
5% bad.
this stuff, but the timing.
Here we go, the Michael.
Brittany and Michael.
They're next on the hit list.
It's not good for their game that they shared this.
It is.
It is good. Or is it?
I don't know how it's not good for their
Yeah, because it just saved Brittany's arse, didn't it?
This is how it's not good.
Michael and Brittany.
They're now annoyed.
Yeah.
When we've been in this alliance, they've always been so calculated and so thought out.
They are calculated.
What they're doing and why they're doing it. Decisions were made for reasons. And everything plays out just fine for them.
What has Monty got on his head?
His do-rag, I think. That's untied.
Oh, I thought it was a sweater.
Oh, it might be a t-shirt, actually.
If I went into it, those are the people who are going up on the block.
Oh. Michael and
All I'm
Brittany.
saying
Wow.
is that if there's an opportunity, and I hope that you can trust me.
The cookout is actually happening now. Get those fuckers out. Yes.
No, because Taylor's not involved.
No, I'm joking.
Don't take it. There's no way we're winning. I disagree. So if you want to go with it, I'll go with it. Right now, Michael is running away with the 750.
Yeah, correct.
I mean, he is a cop beast.
Yeah.
Socially, his game has been flawless. So if there's a time to take a shot, then I think we have to take that shot when it's available.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised it took this long to be honest.
What?
Taylor,
I don't
we're on the
understand
same
the last
page.
two lines.
We're on the same page. So. Do you think Taylor's just agreeing with Monty, or do you think she would? I don't think she would go after Michael and Brittany.
But she'll back.
But she'll back him if he does.
Michael said Taylor's one of his best friends in the house.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Taylor, Michael, and Brittany are very close. There's no real drama with this eviction, is there? I mean, Kyle literally just got dumped as well as on top of everything else. Oh, poor fucker.
Taylor can still go.
Lol. Imagine.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Kyle and
I'm looking forward to seeing Monty versus Michael, though. Yeah, I think that'd be a good,
Yeah.
a good drama.
Are you looking forward to Kyle's eviction interview?
I feel like he's already
Been put through the ringer.
Yeah, he has.
their votes to evict
He's
live.
been dragged through it.
But
poor
before
sod.
they do,
I do actually feel a
you
bit
each
sorry
have a
for
final
it.
chance to sway their votes with one brief statement.
Taylor's boozy.
Kyle, you're up first.
Okay. I'll try and keep this quick. House guests, I love you so much. Thank you for this amazing experience. I've learned a lot from each of you. Taylor, I've learned about grace and compassion, and you face adversity with a smile on your face and a bag of Lay's in your hand.
Nah.
Whitney, you care about everyone so much.
Oh, he's
I love
doing
you for
the
that.
speak to every
Monty,
person.
Your friendship means the world to me, and your loyalty as well. Turner, your humor is unmatched, and you stand for something greater. I'm going on 48 hours vegetarian. Let's get it. Michael, thank you for being so thoughtful this entire experience. Terrence, you're a prime example of what a husband, a father, and a friend should look like, and I care for you and appreciate you so much. Alyssa, thank you so much for being there for me when others weren't. You know how much I care for you. Some may see this as an end of a journey, but I see it as more of the beginning, and you all have been a part of that beginning of a journey, and thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Crush this game, let's go. I love you guys.
Looks a bit embarrassed to be associated.
Kyle really fucking blew it, man. God.
House guests, America, today, like so much of my journey in this game, I choose strength. And for
Taylor
me,
survives
strength
again.
looks like love. Kyle, you are my friend, and I love you to death. And I am choosing to support you in your journey to grow in the same way that we will encourage you moving forward in this game. You all know that strength looks like love for me, and I love this game. Please keep me here so I can go forth and show all of you all the love that I continue to have.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you both. All right, everyone.
What the fuck? What is happening? This is not the Big Brother I know and love.
Turner, as current head of household, you are not allowed
Turner,
to vote.
that look is not it.
And as always, neither
like
are the
it.
two nominees.
No.
One at a time.
The,
The rest of you will
Wednesday
enter the
Addams
diary
Oh,
room and
God, he's
cast
so
your
pale,
votes
that
to
guy.
evict.
Fuck me.
Michael, you're up first. Please go to the diary room.
I thought Kyle looked pale earlier. Turner's like a ghost.
Michael made the choice to expose Kyle.
Michael, you better hope Monty don't win.
And in doing so, officially cut ties with his one-time ally. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kyle.
Thank you.
I do think Michael.
Kiss in the ring.
I do think Michael's numbers up next week or two.
Alyssa
Depends if he
seems
can
to
keep
have
winning.
ended
Yeah.
her showmance with Kyle.
He can't win every week though. He needs
No.
Brittany to win
Let him
one.
go.
But he can win vetoes.
That's true.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kyle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ouch.
Terrence felt extremely hurt and betrayed by what Kyle said, but he has been debating,
He's been
extending
dating?
some sympathy with his
Has he
vote.
been dating?
Hi, Terrence.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, well, thank you. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kyle.
Thank you.
No shout outs.
Nah, it's too somber.
It's official.
God.
With 3 votes to evict Kyle, Kyle will leave
Oh,
the house
excuse
tonight.
me.
But let's see how the other votes fall. Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your
Do
vote
we
to
like
evict.
Brittany now or not?
I vote to evict Kyle.
I've always
Thank
had
you.
a little
Oh, yeah,
bit of
I
a
don't
like
mind-
for Brittany.
I don't
I
mind
can't
her.
believe she's real. She's quite. I don't know. She's like.
She kind of gets on my nerves a bit.
She's like the perfect classic, like American, all-round American girl.
Outside of the game. Hi, Monty.
Hey, Julie, we may love Rihanna, but Julie Chen Movet is #1 in our hearts.
Oh,
now you say
please.
that. Okay. I'll take it, though. Thank you, Monty.
Stop
Please
with
cast
this.
your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kyle.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sakba say to that Haitian guy, Mr. Abraham Toussaint, thank you for taking care of my
We are still doing the shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to my dentist.
Kyle's don't fare well in Big Brother, do they?
No, they don't.
All of the votes are in.
What's that?
Let's give
I
the
don't know,
news
what was
to the
it?
house
Oh,
guests.
it's like someone in Julie's ear.
Oh.
Like, I thought it was
House
coming out of
guests.
one of these.
Oh, the
votes
programming
are
in
in.
their ear.
When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments
How much
to
shit is
say
Kyle
Even-
going to have to eat in this interview?
gather his or
I don't
her
think Julia will go
belongings
that
and
in on
walk
him,
out
will
the
she?
front door.
I hope she shows in the clips, but she's
Via
probably not
vote.
allowed,
She
is she?
won't.
Of 5-0,
Not allowed.
Kyle, you are evicted from the Big Brother
Even
house.
Monty looks embarrassed to have to say that Rihanna shit.
Kind
think?
King Kyle. Off to jury. I wonder who Kyle would vote for at the end. Michael just did him up like a kid.
He's voting for anyone black.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, Alyssa does still like him. Look, she's crying. Alyssa's a bit out on her own as well, isn't she? She's a good
just a
person.
bit.
She's a good person to drag to the end as well, though.
Yeah, no one votes her fair
No,
to me.
no chance. Oh look, he's not even getting like a
Forgot to
good.
hold the door
Look,
open.
he's not even getting good.
She-
Oh,
But we do have
see that?
a lot to talk
Julie's
about.
like we have to tax
Stay
her
right
watch.
there, because when
Stay
we
apart,
return,
no?
I'll talk live with
Oh,
Oh,
right.
she got to go to a break.
No, she went like I thought she looked at her watch.
Gotta keep
and
this
taxed
moving.
it. Oh, Kyle looks sick. Pig sick. It's like, oh shit.
That's the recorded sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not real. Woo!
Welcome back to Big Brother. I'm sitting here with Kyle,
See,
who was
they
just
faded
evicted
out.
by a vote of 5-0. Kyle, we clearly have a lot to talk about. Tonight, sitting here with me comes as no surprise to you. It's been an emotional week for everyone. How are you feeling right now?
Man, it was a very, very tough week, but honestly, I'm feeling so grateful to have this experience with all these amazing people. They shared so much love and
Really?
compassion for
Wouldn't
someone
you be
as
regretting
flawed
doing it
as
at
I
this
am.
point?
Yeah.
I just feel so grateful to have had this experience and
You
to
got
have
called
it
a big old racist on TV and then got
Earlier in the
dumped.
game, you had a
It's not the
conversation
best.
with Michael
not
saying
great.
that you thought there could be an alliance in the House trying to do what the Cookout did last year, essentially being made up of all people of color working together in a secret alliance. And you proposed to Michael that you and he, plus Turner, Alyssa, and Brittany, could work together in a secret alliance. Did you consider how that might be perceived by your housemates?
As terrible as it sounded at the time, it didn't click in my mind. And after looking back in the multiple conversations with Michael and Brittany and the multiple conversations, this week, I now realize how terrible that was, and I should have realized it from the start, and I apologize to everyone watching and everyone in the house.
Oh, God.
When you brought up this suspicion you had to Brittany in the bathroom, she said, this is a quote, "We just can't assume that that would be the case." After that discussion, did the idea of this secret alliance possibly existing affect your strategy in the game? Did it weigh on you?
Yes.
At the time, it's hard to describe how I was feeling because there's so many different variables that were going on, and I think one of the themes that Terrence and I
That's an
talked
odd
about
question.
was just the fact that I was overthinking everything. So
It's
that
a hard question to
probably
answer,
did
isn't
weigh
it?
It's like,
into
why?
some of
Yeah.
the
He's thinking, why are you asking me this?
Yeah.
He's given a
But
politician's
I also
answer.
had some
I
very
do
close
feel a bit bad
relationships
for
with
him, I have
Turner,
to say.
Alyssa, Michael,
tell.
and Brittany
Yeah,
that
I don't think he's a
kind of
been
spurred
for a lot.
that whole thing together, and unfortunately, yes, I think it did play into
No, he's tying himself
some of
up.
that consideration, unfortunately.
Just let him go.
When the Split House twist happened, you made a
They don't want to
bold
talk to you.
move by
It's
outing the
excruciating enough,
Leftover
just go.
alliance and turning your
It
back
is,
on
Robert.
your
It's a
ally,
great word for
Joseph.
it.
Did targeting Joseph have anything to
Oh.
do with, again, maybe you thought that he was in this secret alliance that was only made up of
I think
people
it was
of color?
more like it was either
So
him
no,
or
at that
Joseph.
point,
I'm
I
uncomfortable
thought
as
that
well.
I'm really
Marsh's
Should we do some
relationship
yoga?
with Joseph was very tight, and I suspected that Joseph's relationship with Taylor was very tight as well. Going into the split house, I felt like I was on the outs of the leftovers. I was being left out of multiple decisions on who the target should be each week, and then I was put in a position where I would have
Carl's
to
one
use
of
the
those
the backdoor.
people that
Alyssa
looks
was
the
making me
same
feel comfortable
in
with.
every
every
picture.
photo.
Yeah,
you're right.
Point going into the
And they got him in a silly
split
wig or
house,
something.
I
Yeah,
just
but it still
felt
looks the
that,
same.
the leftovers were.
I
I
wish
was
I-
kind of on the
no,
outs of the
actually.
leftovers, and at that point, Joseph
It'd be
and I
good
had
if you look
very
good,
similar
or if you
cards
look
to
bad.
play in information, and I just decided I would rather play that card first before I had to play catch up there.
You played a hard-charging game. In the
Played the-
beginning, you were part of
played the race
Postback.
card.
Yeah.
You turned your back on them to be
Felt like I
part of the
didn't listen to the
pound.
answer at
That
all.
expanded
Yeah.
to involve
It
more
wasn't
people
saying
beyond the
any of it
leftovers. You
He
blew
says
that
about
up
playing the
during the
card.
Split House twist for the after
white
party.
card.
How
Don't
much
ask him
of
why
this had to
Indy
do
fits in with the people of
all
colour,
to
please.
protect Alyssa?
How did it feel to get
There
dumped on
definitely
national
was a
TV this
component,
week?
especially late game, where I just wanted to work with her, and the split house left me feeling ostracized from the leftovers, and the split house gave me an opportunity to start fresh with
Why'd you only
Alyssa
last
and
10
Terrence,
seconds?
and the after party was
Every single
formed,
time.
And honestly, I felt so happy to be able to finally work and be honest with Alyssa. And
How did
unfortunately,
that
was
work out
short-lived,
for you?
but yeah, that definitely was something that I was
Just like
very
your
excited
erection.
We're going to continue this conversation after the show. We have a lot more to get to. So, to see my extended interview,
I would-
We're gonna have to.
I would be
on
curious,
Big
to be
Brother's
fair.
official Instagram
Oh, not to
page.
be
Look
fair.
at him.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Big Brother
Oops,
CBS
no lips.
tomorrow.
The lips are
He was
gone.
like doing
Next,
it
I have a
dry
big
mouth
announcement
lick
for
it.
America. Then, the head of household competition kicks off live.
Daniel and
Stay with
Nicole
us.
were watching this like, yay, we're not the biggest cunts
Yeah.
of the season anymore.
Thanks for taking the heat off, Kyle. That's a bit loud.
Oh, sorry.
It's true.
I don't think it gets louder and quieter at different times.
Maybe.
I always hear what Kyle was saying.
Look at that masked audience still.
Welcome back
The
to Big
masked.
Brother. Tune in Sunday at 8, 7 Central
Who
for the
is?
return of Zingbot.
Zingbot's missed Kyle, that's a shame.
I already saw it trending.
Will be
Yeah.
nominated for eviction.
Zingbot.
Then on Wednesday, the power veto is back up for grabs.
I'm trying to think of a
Who
good
will
zing
win
for
and
Kyle.
will lose the nominees.
You're so
Then on
ignorant.
Thursday, it is a a special
Do you think Indy could be in the new Cookout?
Is there a punchline? Oh, another double eviction.
Yeah, that's it.
You're going to miss that on holiday.
24/7 on Paramount Plus. Go to
I'm
ParamountPlus.com/BBLF.
You what?
I'm thinking of Walker Kyle.
Now, it's time for the head of household competition to begin. Free from the threat of eviction, the HOH must put 2 house guests
Kyle!
Yeah.
I thought your performance was short on the floaty.
House guests.
But you lasted even shorter after the veto ceremony.
Not eligible to compete.
Ooh, what's going on here?
Weird chair.
Turner's in a weird face chair.
Burning Bot.
Burning what?
Burning Man.
Yeah, but Burning Bot.
Zingbot.
Oh, is Zingbot coming?
The festivities
Probably going to come out on the balcony.
Competition, and I'm sure you'll all be happy
Turner
to know
hates the
that
Zingbot, remember?
Zingbot
Oh,
himself
yeah.
will be arriving sometime later tonight.
What's she talking like that? Later
tonight.
Get ready for that. But this competition kicks off right now, house guests, and here's how it works. On my go, you must transfer your puzzle pieces one at a time to the building platform.
Oh,
There,
God.
you must assemble your Zingbot puzzle. Note, there
That's
are
Wicca.
2 sides to this puzzle, and you must build your puzzle with the front of Zingbot
They should have made it Wicca and you have to
facing
burn it down
away
after.
from
Yeah.
your button. The first house guest to correctly do so and race
Let's
back
think of
and
some
hit their
zings.
buzzer
Because you're
will
not going to
be
be here
the
next
new
week.
head of household.
So,
Does everyone understand?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do it without
Excellent.
you, so.
Then get ready.
Suppose you can think of them when I
because
get
this
back.
competition
There's not really good left to zing.
starts
Terrence would be a good one, I
now.
suppose.
yeah.
Terrence, you call yourself DJ Showtime, but...
Yeah. Have you got one? Haven't
No.
got a punchline yet.
No, I got one. It's got the setup, but no punchline.
More like DJ Snooze Time.
That'd be how shit the Zingbots one is. That's how long they spent thinking of it. More like...
This is all we're going to see.
More like DJ No Airtime. Just use it.
That's good. What's his name? Don Woolman. Remind me of Dan Woolman. That's over.
Oh, we love Dan
Have you
Woolman.
seen that CBS have put Love Island on a boat?
Oh no. It was bad enough on land.
Can we pause? Because
Yeah,
I think I need
please.
a little toilet, a
Let's
comfort
have
break.
I think I need a little,
What?
time to
Shot.
decompress. Be right back.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Welcome back.
Oh, we're back with...
Oh.
fuck.
The backup is fucked.
It's going
this
well,
week.
isn't it? We're back with our email
Yeah,
section.
In the inbox, the feedback section, email us to bbnbuspod@gmail.com, just like Laurie has. She's put feedback in inverted commas.
Oh.
Pod feedback.
Is she being shady?
My opinions about Big Brother as an older, white, privileged American woman are the last thing needed right now. I'm not
I
sure.
want to hear them.
Everyone who looks like me needs to shut the fuck up if they don't have something good to say. Listening, in capital letters, would be a much better use of time. Start with Tiffany's The Winner's Circle podcast with Arza and Kyland. Both were excellent.
Kyland? Are you sure?
Ta-ta for now. Loyal listener Laurie, love heart emoji. P.S. Go on.
No, go on.
No, go on.
I am
React
tempted
first.
to listen to the Winner's Circle podcast, but I know that's fucking Cody and Derek's podcast, which puts me off.
Which Cody off of the All-Star
Yeah,
season?
that cunt. And Derek Levasseur. And Kyland as well. I don't trust that fucker. Arza, as you say. And Tiffany, even Tiffany gets on my nerves. I am interested to know what they have to say about it, though. I might listen to it. I've got so many podcasts to listen to. It's painful.
There's some more for your pile.
God.
P.S. Julie's outfit? ? Come on now, Julie's stylist. Was she going to the gym post show or just coming back from one?
I didn't actually mind that outfit that much.
That's probably one of the best she's worn so
far. A
far.
step up for her from her usual wedding attire.
Yeah.
Laurie, I'd like to hear your opinions. I mean, if we just listened, it would not be much of a podcast. We have to speak.
Yeah. What? Even though we're white people?
Yeah, because we've got a podcast.
Yeah, and we've got opinions.
Yeah, otherwise, what can we do?
I also think it helps to have some local views on that scenario because it's different here. It's working in different contexts.
Yeah. Local view. Here's the local views on your local news.
Connor sent us an email.
Oh, not the person who sent us the
I hope you got the
crisps.
crisps I sent.
Same joke.
Hi, Linz and Gaz. Y'all remember earlier in the season when I said we misjudged Kyle and Turner? Well, I was wrong. Both can go step on Legos. I can't pluralise Legos.
Hold on, what's Turner done?
I'm not sure.
Read on, we might find out.
Perhaps it's the pigtails that he's got something against. I like Michael and Brittany. I read it out. Brittany.
Saying
but she spelled it wrong.
Oh, her parents did.
But the fact that they waited so long to tell Monty, Terence, there you go, here's some more outside views.
Oh, yeah.
And Taylor about Carl's racist comments is pretty annoying. And now that he's trying to play his, I'm telling you because it's the moral right thing to do.
Yeah.
And not because he wants to advance his game. I'm sure he sees himself as some kind of white saviour.
Oh, I said that.
But we see through it. That being said, I still kind of hope he beats Janelle's 9 competition record from the real BB All-Stars.
BB7.
In capitals. The real BB All-Stars. That was 13 years ago, and just historically, it would be cool to see it broken. So I guess at this point, I'm rooting for Taylor the most still. If she can get Brittany and Joseph out, he's flipped here from Brittany.
Joseph?
Wait.
Hold on.
It's not out. I said the wrong word. I was confused because it's gone from Brittany to Britney as in Britney Spears.
It's
the
Britney,
spelling.
bitch.
Yeah. If she can get Brittany and Joseph in the jury to act as her cheerleaders, surely she can beat anybody. Have a nice weekend. No spoilers, but I hope Zingbot brings it this year. I feel like he hasn't been funny the last couple of years.
Correct.
Connor Redder.
Yeah, Connor, you're right. He's been absolutely terrible for about 3 or 4 years.
Well, Zingbot's been Connor Redder to filth.
Oh dear.
There's not a lot of emails going on. The rest is basically what Laurie sent you from Twitter, the screen caps in a Google Drive.
Oh, I want to see those, but I don't know if there's too many to be read on the podcast right now.
There's also a picture here of the sex setup. You'd like that. This is one of the screen grabs.
Oh, let's have a look.
No, it's the blue blanket they threw down to protect the pool floaty. So there's a blue blanket on the bottom and a pink one on the top.
Hold on, what position are they doing it in, missionary?
Can't really tell.
I can't tell.
Just a sort of post-coital
Oh no!
spoon.
Oh, you know what we can do? Watch the extended interview.
And then
Hold
Brittany's
on.
sitting there with the blanket over them.
They did not wash it afterwards. Oh, and Brittany. Oh no! That is pretty gross. What's this?
God, daily recaps of what's been going on. 9:42 a.m. Brittany and Michael met with Monty and
I
Taylor.
can't read all that shit up. I might have a look. Fucking hell, Laurie! Whoa! What's this? Kyle scrubbed bios. See, this is the
Just
good
realised Big Brother 24 was removed from his bio in addition to the management email.
How many followers has he got?
576,000.
Wow.
0.3 thousand.
Shit.
They can't be real people, can they?
Whoa. Go on, what's this other shit? Laurie, this is good. This is exactly what I've been after.
In the midst of all the craziness, the moment that still cracks me up is how Terence misunderstood Monty and thought Michael and Brittany were the ones starting an all-white alliance.
Oh, no.
And they immediately told the leader of the all-white alliance about it.
Oh, no.
Terence, still clueless. Kenny Loggins said he is a 30-year-old man who admitted at the time that he knew what he was saying and how it sounded. And rather than reflect and redirect it, he did it again. You'll still need Y'all need to stop coddling him. He is not a child. He just uses that persona on social media to garner this exact... Redacted.
Is it the next line?
No.
I know.
There's another tweet. I can't read these out.
Oh, I feel bad because now I feel like I'm... There's the Aaron thing I was talking to you about.
I don't remember saying those things.
Yeah, didn't I tell you that exact fucking thing?
Yeah. Gar going from rolling on the floor laughing at Taylor's demise to crying, blanketing and leaving Thursday is the healing our BB fam needed. I'm grateful this came out even if it's a few weeks late.
I did know, I was going to comment on the blanketing earlier actually, but I knew you didn't know about it.
I know what blanketing is, you told me about it.
Oh, what's this? Alyssa's boyfriend? Oh, is this her ex-boyfriend? Oh, this is some good shit, man.
Yes, we've seen that one.
Oh yeah, it was a guy back home. Has he done an update?
I don't think so.
No, he's probably not watching anymore, is he?
July 23rd. These are old.
It was a...
BB Can comparisons. If you told me at the end of BB Can 10 that in BB24 a man named Carl would play like such a demon that his best friend in the game would backdoor him as on his HOH just to distance himself from the mess, I would have told you're insane.
That's the exact same thing that happened in BB Can 10. Because Gino backdoored Carl Moore. Because Carl Moore went on the rampage. Oh, yeah. That's the exact same thing that happened.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. There's even pictures there to remind you guys. What's wrong? Give it here.
I'm over it all.
I'm not. This is good. Oh, the pool float he caught in the middle of mum and dad separating. Oh, look. This is an interesting one. Big Brother Daily. Monty to Terence. I want to be free. It's like this fucking chokehold that society has put on our minds and we have to think this way. I would love to be able to walk around and not think about that because it restricts what I can do. That's something we never have to worry about or think about.
Is that just you?
Yeah, that was my...
flourishes.
If Kyle called out his grandma as being kind of racist, doesn't that mean he knows exactly what racist behaviours and actions are? It's how he starts. Hannah Chadder has said, on behalf of Chicago and its surrounding suburbs, we respectfully do not claim Terence. Oh, God. Kyle said, oh, this is a good one. Sorry to all the tweet names we're not reading out, but you know who you are. I've never had to acknowledge my, what is it called, ... Taylor, privilege. Lord, he really is starting from the bottom. Oh yeah, Taylor, people like Alyssa will be saved, people like me will not. That is so true.
This is from the annals of time.
This is good. Oh, what's this? This is Rowan. Laurie's put Rowan's one in here. I know I need to get a favourite show all the time, but I think I mean it this time. About Alyssa saying she might be pregnant, and then Dean Barney replied, "She ain't no Makosi." Fucking hell, Laurie has gone back in the Wayback Machine. Gaz is losing the will to live here. Alright, I'm going to look at the rest of this. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Monty talking about when they saw the audience when Carl walked out. It was pretty obvious it was not the same. Usually the crowd is waving and stuff. The crowd was just like this. Screenshot of him just standing there. I was in the audience tonight. 3 different people said, I don't care what you do, but you cannot boo. So all 25 of us sat there silent. I must say it did seem rather...
Who said you can't boo? Someone in the audience?
You're not allowed to boo at BBUS.
Fuck's sake.
It did seem more silent, don't you think, than usual?
You should be allowed to do something.
Oh, what's this one? Oh, Andy Heron. I would say the edit of Michael and Brittany somehow looking worse than Kyle surprised me, but let's be real, it's Big Brother, and Michael and Brittany are a gay man and a woman, and Kyle is a straight white man.
That's not even true.
Interesting.
Who is that man?
Andy Heron, he won Big Brother 15.
What does he know?
Well, he won Big Brother 15.
Is he a gay man?
Yeah, he is.
Well, that's bollocks. Because Kyle did look worse than Brittany and Michael.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
He just wants to make it different.
Andy Heron's like that, though. That's what it's like. That's great. That's the section we need every week. Maybe not that many, but that was good. Gaz looks...
That was great. Laurie, thanks for that.
Laurie, I fucking love that. I'm going to read the rest as well.
So uncomfortable
What's
tonight.
wrong, dear? What's happening? Why is my couch so uncomfortable?
Oh, it's so uncomfortable. I've got itchy nuts.
Oh, Gaz has got his hand down
legs.
his pants.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Are you going to wash your hand after that, like the blanket, the sex blanket?
Nah.
Remind me not to
They're
hug
clean.
you goodbye. What's clean?
Why not? It's been sitting and working from home. What could possibly have gone wrong?
Oh God! Right, should we wrap up now? I need to
I got a haircut at 10:30 and it's already 1 a.m.
Right, let's wrap up then. Follow me on Twitter, light up VM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Follow BB on Blast on Twitter.
At BB on Blast.
Spotify.
Review us, drop us a rating, subscribe.
Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. Who will do the podcast with me next week? Maybe no one. Maybe there'll be a 2-week break.
If you'd like to podcast next week in my place, tweet us at BB on Blast on Twitter and tell Lindsay who you are and why you're worthy as a replacement host.
Or who you want to hear podcast. But there's no guarantees, and also I might not even do it. Only if something really interesting happens will I do it. But what about you? I need to talk to you about it. You're trying to have a holiday and relax.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What else? That's it. It's over.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
We'll be back. I'll be back in a couple of weeks probably.
And I'll probably be back in a couple of weeks too.
Guess who's back?
But yeah, if not, if you've got any other ideas, let us know. And see you later. Bye.
Sayonara, festy bestie.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.